Tax Refund Update 2026. In today's video, the IRS is currently facing tax refund delays, and we have the latest numbers updated on the IRS.gov website. And we are also going to go over how you can get help with your delayed tax refunds. We have the next direct deposit date shared and much more. So make sure you stay tuned. But before we begin, as always, welcome back, everyone. So very happy to have you back for another IRS update. This information is being shared from irs.gov, and we always have to start with the basics. You can check the status of your 2026 tax refund 24 hours after you e-file your tax return, 4 weeks after you mail a paper tax return, and you can check the status on the Where is My Refund tool on irs.gov. And you can also use the IRS To Go app, as well as calling the IRS refund hotline to check the status of your 2026 tax refund. Now, you can expect to get your refund if you e-file 3 weeks from the date that you e-file your tax return. If you mail your tax return, you can expect your refund 6 weeks or more from the date that the IRS received that mail tax return. Now, if your tax refund is delayed, it may be delayed because of common mistakes. Also, remember, the IRS corrects simple math errors. You do not have to file an amended tax return for simple errors. Your tax refund may also be delayed if you claim the earned income tax credit, the child tax credit, as well as if you file an amended tax return, and if you requested injured spouse relief. Now let's go over one of the main issues causing tax refund delays, and that is identity verification. If you are seeing this particular status on the WMR, you need to verify your identity. The IRS will be sending you out a letter with instructions on how to verify your identity. Moving on to more tax refund delays, the IRS is currently processing 1040 paper returns, those received March of 2026 and amended received January of 2026. 1041 returns, those received February of 2026 and amended received May of 2025. And that does not include those that require correction or additional review. Now, in terms of letters and notices, if you have to provide additional information to the IRS, they are currently processing correspondence received December of 2025. So make sure to expect delays when you have to provide additional information to the Internal Revenue Service. Let's continue with the latest numbers updated on the irs.gov website. March 20th, 2026. Total tax returns received so far, 78,893,000 tax returns received so far. Total returns processed, 77,801,000. And that leaves over 1 million tax refunds currently delayed for the 2026 tax filing season. Let's go over how you can get help with your delayed tax refund, and you can get one-on-one assistance by attending your local taxpayer center on Saturday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. during these particular days: March 28th, April 11th, April 25th, May 30th, and June 27th. Now let's go over the specific states as well as the addresses. First, we have Alabama, and what you want to pay attention to is the last statement at the end of each address. For instance, the first address for Alabama, it states that you can attend that particular address for all of the dates that we just went over. But as you can see, for the second address for the state of Alabama, it states that you can only attend April 11th. So make sure you pay attention attention to that. And for Arizona, it states that you can attend this particular location all of the days that we went over. Moving on to California, as you can see, there are several locations that will be open. The first address, they will be open all of the particular days, the second as well. Make sure you're paying attention to the particular dates that these addresses will be open. You have the address for Colorado, Connecticut, District of Columbia, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Iowa, Illinois, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Massachusetts, Maryland, Michigan, Missouri, Mississippi, Nevada, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Puerto Rico, Rhode Island, South Carolina, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Virginia, Washington, and finally, last on the list is Wyoming, and it is open all days. Now, if you plan to attend one of these Saturday locations, you will be able to get assistance with your IRS online account, your individual taxpayer identification number renewal, IRS identity verification assistance, payments except cash payments. You will not be able to make any cash payments, as well as you will be able to get assistance with your 2026 tax refund, as well as your IRS transcripts and other forms. Now, here's what you need to bring with you if you are attending one of these Saturday hours. You will need your current photo ID, social security numbers for yourself and all household members. You will need any or all IRS notices that you receive and any related documents. If you plan to request identity verification services, you must bring 2 forms of identification, and one must be a current government issued photo ID. Also bring a copy of your tax return filed for the year in question. Some IRS staff may also request a current mailing address, as well as proof of bank account information that you included on your tax return to receive your refund by direct deposit. So make sure you have all of the requested information so you're able to receive help with your delayed tax refund. The IRS is also offering extended hours during the week on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and you can check those hours for Tuesdays and Thursdays by going to irs.gov/TACLOCATOR. That is TAC Locator. irs.gov/TAC Locator to see the hours for Tuesdays and Thursdays for your particular state. And you can also contact the IRS Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 4:30 p.m. to schedule an in-person appointment, and stay tuned for that number, as well as other ways you can get help with your delayed 2026 or your prior year tax refunds. Contact the IRS at 1-800-829-1040, and you can contact the Taxpayer Advocate Service for assistance as well, especially if you are experiencing financial hardship due to your tax refund being delayed. You can contact them at 1-877-777-4778. You can also schedule an in-person appointment by calling 844-545-5640. You can also contact your local state representative by going to house.gov, put in your zip code, finding your representative, and you can contact them to receive assistance in finding out what the delay is. So make sure to explore all of these options to find out what is causing the tax refund delay. And don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and come back for more tax refund updates and breaking news. Bye-bye.